Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me. So in today's video, I'm going to show you this complete makeup look. It's a hint of glam with a pared back fresh skin, but it's elegant. It's kind of meaning business. It's a great look actually if you've got like a special event coming up or you just want to look cute as a frickin' fruit, which I do all the time, let's face it. My videos are always unfiltered, so you just see real skin here, my friends, pores, scars, pigment spots and all. And I'm here to help you improve your makeup skill and just elevate you and your soul. Do you know what I mean? Cats are fighting behind me. Oi! Stop it. Sound like elephants. Anyway, let's go back to the beginning. Woo! So, it's later in the day. I'm not going to put a whole layer of moisturiser and whatnot on. So you can see my skin's looking a little radiant. So I'm just going to add a bit more wetness. This is the Strivectin Caroline Hirons collab Tears of My Enemies Hyaluronic Phytonutrient Mist. Let's go. Let's get the pump going. Oh my god, that mist is sensational. Never underestimate the power of the hardware and the product that is. There's no like jet stream, it's just pure. It's such a fine mist. Bravo people. And it smells slightly like rose or something along those lines. Very nice, very nice. So I like to put a little bit of that on just to give me a little something something, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna go in with, so this is a mini by Terry product. This is the Brightening Cc Serum. You can use your hands just to slap it on. And this is the shade, oh, it doesn't say, it's that one. They do a few. So you can see it's a little bit darker than me. And this will just give me a little bit more glow. And I'm using this because the foundation I'm going to go on with is sheer, but it's a little bit pale. So this is going to give me that kind of healthy, but see how that beautifully just elevates the skin. And this is a Beautybyjoy brush, number 4. Lovely. Look at that. That with a bit of concealer would be perfect. But I'm not gonna stop there, my friends. I'm gonna go in with the Rose Ink Skin Enhanced Luminous Tinted Serum. This has the same kind of technology. Can you see? Come on camera. There we go. Can you see there's little bubbles in that product? Let me put some in my hand so you can see it properly. Can you see the little bubbles there? So as you blend this, the bubbles disappear. See? It's like a tint serum based foundation. And this is the shade number 40, which I think is a little pale for me. So, but we can work with that. I think if something's a little pale, you can always warm it up quite easily. But this is perfect for a really lightweight base. It's good for all skin types because it's quite a water base. It's gonna work on every skin type beautifully. You use quite a firm brush to apply it, and look, the radiance it gives, it's lovely. It's lovely. I haven't tried the Chanel one. This is about half the price. And I have a friend who's tried both and she says it's pretty much exactly the same. So there you go. And sometimes that happens because brands create, or scientists can create scientists do create and formulate products. And then what they do is sometimes a brand will have a patent over that product. And sometimes that patent is forever. And sometimes that patent is for a period of time. So maybe, I don't know this, so don't quote me on this, but maybe Chanel had a patent over this for a period of time, this formulation. And now it's been released everywhere. I know that happens a lot with mascara ones. Yeah, joys of working. Look at that glow. This is like glass skin. But what's nice, it's not kind of like dewy, sweaty, like it's just gorgeous. Just bloody gorgeous. Now let's brighten these peepers because they are looking tie-tie. I'm trying to get a mirror. I do have a mirror, but it's just not close enough. See what I mean about the foundation? It's just a little bit pale. That's why I use that product underneath. There we go. Cat hair. The cat's fur is so fine, it just gets everywhere. You can even use your fingers to just really get those last bits and ensure that they're really... I have found with this foundation, if you're mega dry and you have textured dry skin, it can show up texture a little bit. So you want to make sure that your skin is kind of freshly exfoliated. But that is beautiful. And this is in England, is available exclusively, I believe, at Space NK. And I love it. This is probably like the 6th or 7th time I've worn it. And she's a babe. She's a dream. She's a dream team. So I'm using a lot of new products basically that have landed. Look at the difference on my hands. Come on. See? I've got the bit of the bronzer thing there, but can you see the difference in the radiance and texture? I love it. Right, come on, Lisa. Don't have any new concealers on my radar, but my table. But there's lots I want to try. I've seen there's a Lancome one that I'd love to try. KVD one. A lot of people have been raving about that as well. So we shall see. We shall see. Okay. Right, got my concealer on and I'm just patting it onto the skin, and I'm patting it because that is going to keep the coverage. Sorry, that was the Armani Luminous Silk in the shade Silk 5. Brand new product alert. Few brand new product alerts. Milk Makeup got the Bionic Glow and the Bionic Bronzer. My very excited noises. So new, it's even got the foil on it. This is the shade Time Travel. Ooh, so it's like a real gel base. There's a few different ways you can use. You can use it with a brush kind of straight away, or you can kind of like dot. So a product like this basically looks really scary because you're like, whoa, it's really dark, but actually it's really easy to blend. I've got more cat fur on me, I can feel it. There we go, got it. Gonna do a bit of that. I know it's bronzer and I'm contouring a little bit, but hey ho. I can bend the rules. Under eyelid, a bit more juicy plumpness. I do a bit here. But that is just blending so beautifully. It's not sticky either. Just put the remainder under there. Look at that, it's just blended like a dream on my hand. I'm gonna use a fresh brush, so I've got my other brush to blend. Correct. Look at that. That's delightful. Quite a great bronzer to probably go on a holiday with because it's so petite. Ooh, so skin-like. I find cream products great for contour and bronzer and just so much easier to use. I think people are really scared of them, but creams are much easier to correct. I'm obsessed. I would. Just saying. I'm a work of frickin' art, aren't I? Let's go in with some highlight now. So this is the the shade no, Virtual. I'm reading the French. I don't know why. Sorry to French people watching. Oh, remember I've got a Fenty one as well. I need to crack that out and use it a bit more because that is lovely. And I always love to go in. I just blend a little bit with my finger. So there's like barely anything on there. Come on, camera. There's barely anything on my finger. And then I just pat and bounce that onto the skin. Ooh. That is that, and what's nice about the foundation texture, it almost dries down as it sets and sits onto the skin. That is nice. Ooh, dreamy. Honey. Okay, let's keep it creamy and dreamy. We're going in with the Typology. Love this, by the way. Tinted Balm Dusty Pink. So, this is a very kind of emollient, creamy blusher. It does have strong pigment, but it really stretches. So because of the texture, you see how it's just beginning to shear down really nicely. So this might not be great if you're super oily, because it might not last for you. But if you're on the drier side or a normal side, or if it just doesn't bother you, or if you're oily, you might want to pop a little bit of powder on top. But can you see how it just blends seamlessly? I'm just going in with another layer. No smell. Typology is such a great brand as well. It's all very eco-conscious. I think it uses this has got lots of oils within it, so it's really hydrating. I bloody love it. Bloody love this stuff. Their tinted moisturizer is stunning too. Just adding a bit more punch to that. Oh yeah, there she goes, there she blows. So what you can do with your foundation brush now is just smooth that edge. It's not as harsh and heavy and you can sort of cut and chisel up. But what you're seeing is a multitude of textures all come together. Like if this were really shiny here, it would look like we've been to the gym, which is fine, but obviously not generally the look we're going for when you want to look cute. Cute to toot, you know what I mean? Know what I mean? Yeah, thought so. Thought so. Brand new product, not even unboxed it yet. Let's go with the For Brows edges. So this has been a makeup artist secret for a very long time, and we've said put it in a mascara form. Oh, and it's clear. I have one which is white, so it's got a brush on it. It's flat on one side and fluffy on the other. Let's go in. This is hair gel formula, which I don't know if they've had to tweak the formula so it's like safe to use around the eyes. Ooh, ooh. And this is like £3.50. Budget friendly, everyone friendly. Got mine on Amazon. All links are listed below as well. I don't really say that in videos, but so you know now. But that is nice. It's got a slight, like a fake strawberry smell to it. Oh, oh, but yeah, got to be. We've used it for years. So happy to have it in a really convenient applicator like that. And that can give you that laminated, oh, that's dried really nicely. And you can just run your finger through it like that just to give extra kind of staying power and uniformity. If you want a slightly softer look, just don't press down on the brow. Right, L'Oeil next. Going in with the VB pencil. I'm so excited about this pencil. This is a satin Kajal pencil in Cocoa. I've wanted this for so long, and I met up with the lovely team last week, and it was a dream. We had so much fun, and you know how much I love their pencils. So I'm going to take it right inside the eye. Just taking the oil off my eyelid. So I'm taking it right inside the top and lower waterline and spilling it on the edges slightly as well. Then I'm going to blend it, and I'm going to use a smudger on the end just to push it out. This is such a soft pencil. Oh, that colour as well. Divine. I mean, even that with a load of mascara. Ding dong. Let's go in the other eye. Oh, I'm keeping a lot of the smoke towards the lash line, and whenever you smudge pencil you're obviously shearing it out, so I take a tiny dot more and just go in again just to give it a bit more oomph. I'm so excited about the next product too. It just gets better with each one. It's like ding ding ding, we hit a jackpot, ding. Get excited, don't I? Okay, so this is the Glossier Monochrome palettes, okay? These are all tin, and you can pop these out when you're done. Everything's recyclable too. This is the shade Jute, so I guess it's like that fabric, isn't it, Jute? So it's the same colour, but all in 3 different textures. So I'm gonna start off with Le Matte here, and my Mykitco brush. So what I've done is I picked up a small amount of product and then tapped the excess off. So I think half of the battle with makeup is working really tidy, which as a makeup artist you kind of learn to do as you go, and as an everyday person, like, no one really teaches you those skills. So if you're finding you're getting a lot of drop down, you just maybe need to adapt how you're picking up product. Like if you're doing this for like a whole day and an hour and more, you're going to get a lot of drop down. So all you want to do is that'll be enough. If you're worried, tap the excess off or like blot it in a tissue or something. So this eyeshadow will also set a bit more of that pencil. Oh, this is just beautiful. And I forgot to say, this is a Mykitco brush, the shade 1.27. I love this brush. I'm just going with the same colour, quick cheeky dip, and just buffing it kind of on that top crease. Can you see? I'm just creating a bit of more depth in that crease area. Subtle, but it makes a difference. I always do this, I'm like, oh, this looks so good matte, but then I like see all the sparkly colours, I'm like, no, let's go for it. But you can see there, dreamy, freaking dreamy. So I'm going to take this next texture now, so I'm building it up. This is a slight satin based texture. I hope you can see, yeah, oh, it's just stunning. And I'm going to focus that just in the centre of the eye and kind of going horizontally from here, or is that diagonally? From here to here. So again, it's really subtle. I'm just going to build upon that. Same on the other side. This palette is yummy. Love. Let's go full on. I'm actually just going to use my finger with this one, and I'm going to take it like here, right on the lid, so it's a bit of a spotlight eye. Because of my eye shape, you don't see a lot of my lid straight up, so you'll just kind of catch flashes of it here and there. I'm going the inner corner now. Oh, honey, love. Simple, quick, effective. And monochromatic makeup is a really powerful way to wear colour, but with it looking very soft at the same time. I really enjoy wearing it because it's just so forgiving. And I love how, like, when you move, those colours just pick up the pigments. It's just bloody gorgeous. Gorgeous, I tell ya. Right, so I'm gonna go in with a tiny bit of this new Lancome Idole Ultra Precise Waterproof Liner. Let's see how waterproof you are, my friend. So I'm just gonna do like small, that brush is lovely. Literally using like the lightest pressure and keeping this really close to the lash line. And I wanna do a tiny bit of a flick. So I'm gonna look straight forward and just, that's gonna be like my guide. I'm gonna link that all up together. I'm just keeping it really soft and subtle. Once I've got the basic shape, that's what I can, you know, muck around with. I'm loving how this is going on. It's really fluid, really soft. So you can see the black just intensifies it a little bit more. And then the challenge to match it on the other side. It's nice, it's drying down quite nice and matte. Sometimes these can look really shiny. I'm just doing line by line, bloody nice. And then same again, I'm gonna match my small flick. And this is where the eyeliners get slightly thicker. And I'm looking at them, I just need to come in a little bit more. So a good trick is to either pull the skin here or look the opposite way to stretch that inner corner. So I'm gonna look this way, trying to not block my vision. It's light, small dashes. Real nice. Toot toot to you, boo. Okay, let's recurl these lashes. Loving this look. Not done a makeup look like this in ages. So I'd say it's like a soft glam smoky eye with a bit of a liner. I don't always wear liner because I just find it A, quite hard to do on myself, and B, because of my eye shape, sometimes it's a lot of effort and doesn't always get its full potential out there, you know. Just use the Kevyn Aucoin lash colours, really like them. I give them a good, what I like to do is sort of put them on and then I give them a good sort of pull them up. Ludo is currently scratching the banisters, thanks mate. Thanks for that. Going in with the Idole mascara. I love this formula. I love the brush, it's like a little spoon. I just love how it really grips all your lashes. It just looks really elegant. There's a generous amount of product without being too kind of claggy. I just love the volume at the root you get with it. That's what happens when you cut your lashes, you get mascara on your top lid. Choice. Well, my camera was just rude and switched off. Very nice. I had more to say, people. I had more to say. Things to do, people to see, you to chat to. Oh yeah. I'm gonna come back to kind of fixing bits on the eye makeup shortly. Just where it's like blobbed. Zip-lobbity blue. Okay. Where are we going now? We're gonna do the lips. I'm gonna go for quite like a peachy kind of lips. This is Vive in the shade Peached. That is such a nice soft pencil. Spilling it over the edge on the bottom there. When you're doing your lips, try and do a consistent shape. So if you start at the centre, in to out, do it on the other side. Always mirror. Ooh la la! Then I'm gonna go in with this Vive lipstick shade in Deity. I think that's how you say it. Isn't that some kind of god or goddess? Oh yeah. We're going to mattify the skin now. So I've got my Hourglass powder, translucent setting powder. This is a really small Mykitco powder brush. It's a soft highlighting brush, so 0.15. And I sort of just dab and press. Can you see the difference? Just takes away that extra sheen. Because that is not cute. But that's cute when it's powdered. And it's such a gorgeous, I'm really fussy with the powder I use. I don't like to use a powder that looks like powder on the skin. I want it to look velvety, but I don't want to see particles of powder. Love, love. Got another brush here on me or something. So there we go. Ah! Actually, before I go, let's remove the sinners. So, can you see? There they are, the naughty babes. Just flicks off literally with a dry Q-tip. Don't use any remover. You can even do it with a dry brush and it'll just flick off. Love it. So if you use a remover, you've got to correct the whole thing and you can't really do much about it. I'm just going to go with my blending brush. Do you love it? I freaking love it. She's cute as a fruit. Ow. Just pinched my own hair. Voila! Let me know if you enjoyed this makeup, what other videos you'd like to see. I will of course answer any questions below. That's my just alarms telling me stuff's going on. I'll always answer any questions you have below, so do pop them there, because I've always got time for you guys, because you're most wonderful. Anyway, enough of me rambling. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you on the next one.